Movement done.
Turn 5. Yep, movement done. That was quick. ASW. So we're still looking at the same places. So you have got a possibility.
This time I get to draw. All stunned.
My best whale impression.
And then there's no damage at all. Repair.
Oh,
That's
but
done.
you know what? This is now a small convoy. So, oh,
that's what happened.
That's what happened.
And for some reason, these things go underneath when that thing gets changed, and
yeah, I think actually, let me try something here. Let's pull everything back. Is everything back on the top?
Everything should be back.
Let me see if it goes. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's when it changes state, for some reason it's like disappearing for a second. So you know what? Oh, whoa! Did you?
Well, we're back to a large convoy.
Okay, sorry. So
somehow you changed it to a small.
Well, I was testing something. So you know what you could do. Sorry for this is like the TTS tutorial period here. Is if instead of doing this as states, you made this flippable. But you don't make it sticky, I think it would work.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does. I'm also just considering putting a zone around it and popping everything up.
Yeah, but before you do that, try turning it into like a two-sided thing, and then a two-sided tile, and then if you turn, I had to do this with Plum Island Horror. I think
there was a reason I did states, and I needed what was the reason?
Oh, maybe you needed to know what state it was in. You needed the GUID.
Yeah, but I could know that if it's flippable just by which side it's on.
Yeah. Anyway, it's something to play around with. But now we'll just remember that if we change it. Okay, sorry, this is the most boring part of this video ever. So we've done, so now we don't even, it's a challenge. We'll see if we can make something else more boring. We don't even have any repair left to do.
We don't even, yeah.
So we're just,
I moved us to turn.
No.
Or was that turn 5?
It was turn 5. We started turn 5.
Turn 6 now.
Turn 6. So he's moving 1. Wait, if I'm underwater? Oh no, sorry. Actually, you know what? I just realized
You were fine.
Hang on a second. In the last movement,
you got seen on turn 5.
Okay, but hang on a second. So I can move one box on even turns, but I can change depth no matter what, every turn, no matter what.
Correct.
Okay, so I didn't change his depth last turn because we skipped movement.
True.
And I need to change his depth in order.
You definitely need to change his depth.
In order to get to 120.
Yep.
But that was the thing.
He can't even move.
Yeah, he can't move because he's changing depth 6.
Well, he can't move anyway.
Oh, because he's underwater.
With a fast convoy underwater on the approach map.
Okay, yeah, which is fine. I can't do it anyway because I've been diving. I've been diving 30 meters every turn.
Yep.
Did we didn't reduce this last turn? Oh, we forgot to do escort movement last turn. We skipped over that.
No, we didn't. We skipped escort movement. Yes,
yeah,
so that should be down to 2. Now it's down to 1.
Now it's down to 1, but now we got to draw to see if there's any other.
Oh, actually, hold on. We also forgot to see if he still saw you last turn.
Oh, okay.
Why did we skip all that?
Because we drew and there were no escorts, and we completely forgot about the existing escorts.
So, he is trying to home on you.
So early bad weather, right?
Yep.
So he
has lost contact.
You doing that? Okay. So
yep. Lost contact 1. So now it's turn 6. We're moving again.
Turn 6 we've moved. I've already moved. Did you move this guy?
Yep, I moved him.
Okay.
So now it's back to he's homing on you again.
But
it's 1.
Shouldn't the first thing be that he shifts to 1?
Yep.
So he shifts to 1. Does that mean he's on top of me? Or does it's when he gets to 0, he's on top of me?
0.
Okay, but now he's going to home again.
Yep.
And he loses
Lost
me again.
Contact 2. Well, maybe he'll just lose contact with you.
Possibly. Okay, so that's the end of his turn this turn. So now we're drawing to see if there's
anybody else.
Anybody
Correct.
in the corners. So your corner is getting a.
I got it again.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of whales in this area.
Clearly.
So no repairs.
No repairs.
So we're on to turn 7.
Yep.
So during movement, the only thing that happens is I'm going to 120 meters.
Yep.
Actually,
now he goes to 0.
I'm actually wondering if I should
run silent.
So if I run silent, he has to draw twice, and he has to succeed on both.
Yep. He draws 2 cards, and he needs to be successful on both in order to not for him.
So I think I'm going to attempt to run silent instead, because it'll save me a turn getting back to the surface.
Yep.
And he may just lose contact with me. All right, so
we're checking now because he's at 0.
Yeah, so we move him. Technically, we move him to there, right?
At 0. Yep.
He moves onto the sub. And then I draw twice. Okay, he fails because of my silent running.
So because of that, he heads to the patrol box.
So he goes to here. Oh,
no,
wait, he goes there. And right. He goes to the patrol box, and if we don't draw that quadrant next turn, then he goes to the
down here
to the convoy, to the escort box or whatever that's called. Right. I'm starting to remember this game.
Yep, me too.
But if he does draw, it kind of sucks because we've got 2 boats on the surface up there. Although I'll actually be here by the time that happens. All right. So that was turn 7, right? No repair.
Yep.
So now we're turn 8. So we gotta draw for all 4 subs, right?
Yeah, we each draw separately.
All right. So I'm gonna we'll just go WXYZ.
Yep, and it's what, a 9 or a 10?
9 or a 10. So W, not on the board. X, not on the board.
Well, I don't think X could have tried. He could have, you're right, because he doesn't have contact anymore.
Y, not on the board. Z, nobody on the board.
Nobody on the board. All right. Now we can move.
So the only movement is I'm going to, actually, that's not true. I'm going to come up 30 meters. And then we are drawing for contact. This guy doesn't do any movement because he's there.
He does no movement. Yep, he's in the patrol. It's just a question if there's anything in that quadrant.
There isn't.
There is not.
But both of us are drawing. Oh, only I'm drawing because you've moved.
Only you. This guy moves over here. Another false. We have been fortunate with those.
Yeah. Well, we deserve that after the way the cup was seated last time.
Boy, don't we. So now it's just on to
repair.
Damage. So turn 9, right?
So turn 9.
And all that's doing is you're coming up 30.
Well, there's also an end.
Oh, no. Each of our U-boats has to see if they come on the map.
Yeah. So we're going to go, we'll go WXYZ.
Yeah, WXYZ.
Now it's 8 to 10. So W is now on the map. And he can come in anywhere from here to here.
Correct.
And I got to get him oriented correctly. So now we got to remember during escort movement to draw that random now that I'm on the attack map.
Yep.
X also comes on the board.
So that's X right there. Now he is limited since he's underwater to these 3 dots.
Yeah. So he will go there. WXY.
Nope.
And Z, you do not enter the map.
Okay.
Okay.
So
now we got we got no torpedo move detonation. Oh, that was during U-boat movement. Sorry.
well, that was that. So now you have U-boat observation.
So can this guy change depth during this movement? I know he can't move because this is his movement, but can he change depth?
Yes, he can. I believe actually part of entering the attack map is it may change depth and adjust its facing.
Got it. Yeah. Which is good because can this alarm go away?
Yeah, that should hit. Yeah, we should right mouse button and return that sucker. Yeah.
Okay. So now observation, which probably won't be very much.
So it sure won't be any
3, 4, 5.
IDing.
Yeah. All right. And there's this guy isn't going to get anything extra because he's not going to get down below this row. So
Right.
okie doke. And what is the spot?
So now
what is the visual spot range at night? I've completely forgotten. Night bad weather.
It's over here. Up there.
Night bad weather.
4 and 2.
Oh, sorry, I meant the convoy spot range.
Oh,
night bad weather is they got to be in the same hex or the same dot.
Visuals, yeah, for visual, yeah.
All right, so I just got to avoid being in the same dot as these guys.
But this guy, if he comes back on, has radar.
Okay, so that is.
And now we are in the U-boat, and we have both the approach. So we should do the approach map first.
Well, wait a second. I get TDCs, right?
Oh, yep.
I mean, I don't see any reason.
Yeah, you might as well put him on.
So U-boats.
I mean, he can't do it because he's underwater.
Good, thank you. I was just about to do him. So I'm going, and because he's on the surface, I can do both stern and.
Correct. Yep.
So I'm gonna.
And he has how many? 2 or 3?
I think he only has 2. So I'm gonna pull my stern TDC. Let's see, where do I want to put my stern TDC? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm overthinking this. I just want to confirm that TDC, that 3 is steam. Yeah. All right, so 3 and 5. I'm going to draw for 3 first. Night, bad weather. So I got a -1 for my, for 3 and a 0 for the stern. Got to try to be more careful about putting these on the right place. So I found previously I often put them in the wrong place. Okay, so I've got TDCs. They're almost certainly not going to get used, but what the heck.
Yeah, I would expect. Now it's ASW.
Now it's ASW.
Approach map first.
So approach map first. So we are drawing a card to see if it's those front 2 quadrants. The corner. Oh, look at that. That was perfect. Okay.
Slipped right through. So now it's on to, well, actually, there is none on here. It's the random.
Yeah, so now right here, so we do this, there's nothing to do. We do that, there's nothing to do. We clean up the escort holding track. So this moves to the top.
Yep.
And then we draw and we check the visual search. And night, bad weather, there's an X, so we don't place a random request.
Okay. And that would just cause an escort request to go in a random quadrant?
Yeah, basically you draw 1 through 4 to pick a quadrant, and then you draw 1 through 10, and there's it's almost like a telephone keypad.
Got it.
To place it in that quadrant. I got it over here on my monitor so I can pull it up if we need it. Okay, so that is escort movement, or escort, or whatever that is. Convoy movement. Wow. So I moved 2, right? Because it's fast. Wait, what are you doing?
On the attack map. Oops, convoy movement. Two boxes on even, one box on odd turns, 2 on even turns.
Oh, okay. So it's an odd turn, so I only move 1.
But I also move 1.
Yes. Okay. Convoy movement, torpedo reload, U-boat attack, damage control, end of patrol. None of that happens. So we're back. Now we are on to turn 10.
10.
So we are checking
Torpedo move and detonation, none.
None. Well, yeah.
U-boat movement.
So let's draw you 7 to 10s, right?
Yep.
Neither of your subs enters.
Next turn, they're coming out.
So I am allowed to, I gotta remember, U-boat movement. On the attack map, I can 1 free turn, 1 space, then 1 turn. So he's gonna, essentially this guy's gonna turn once, move there, and turn again. That guy is going to come up to periscope depth. Or can he get all the way to the surface?
He can go to the surface. That's 30 meters, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get to the surface, but I can't move anymore. I can only do that.
He can't move. That's his, he done. But now you get your TDC opportunity.
Well, I probably get one maybe.
Or observation first.
Maybe get 1 spot extra. No extra spots.
This guy see anybody extra?
No, actually, no, I don't think so. We'll look, but I don't think. Oh no, he does get 1 extra.
And he's not in range of IDing yet.
Not yet. So TDCs. So I'm just going to try to improve these 2 TDCs rather than putting any new ones down. So the first one stays at a -1. The second one stays at a 0. So that's it for TDC calculation. So now we're back onto ASW. So approach map first.
Approach map. Exactly the same. Wow.
Yeah. Just splitting, it's pulling the other ones. That's lucky you. Okay.
All right. So now the visual search.
Visual search. So it would have been, if it was day, we would have gotten a
but
random,
it's night.
but it's night. Yeah. And one of the things they were saying, this was sort of simulating jittery convoy commanders who are like, U-boats. You know, they're like, even if it's like wrong, they're seeing U-boats in various places and calling for help.
Yep.
Which I like. Okay. So that is, so we don't have anything to do, anything more to do in that. So now it's just convoy movement.
Yeah, there's nothing there. It's convoy movement, right? So everybody 2.
Yep. Oof.
That's a lot quicker out.
Yeah, it is.
So torpedo reload, nope. U-boat attack,
Nope.
assuming not.
Nope.
No damage control on to turn 10 or 11. I mean,
on to turn 11.
So I do come out now.
Yes, you automatically come out now, right?
Yep. And that is my move.
Actually, I think I moved too many now that I think about it. I can only move 1, right?
You can, if you don't turn.
Oh, I can move 2
1 turn, 2 spaces.
That's my move. You ready? Have you moved?
I don't know.
Have you moved?
I moved. So U-boat observation.
I should be able to see some stuff now. I think. I should be able to see some twos. And I should be able to ID some things. Oh, wrong ones.
Ooh, pretty good one.
Better. I'm still going to let myself drift down into this 3 range.
Sure. 3 and 4.
All right. TDCs?
EDCs. I don't think I'm putting anything out.
So I'm going to move my TDCs. Thus.
All right. Which one you drawing for first?
They're always in numerical order. So drawing for 3 first. Oh, shoot.
All right.
I haven't looked at that card. I don't know what was on it. +1 on the 3, -1 on the stern.
All right.
Actually, this guy's going to put... He's going to pull 1 and 3. TDC 1 is a +1. TDC 3 is a -1.
Oh, excuse me.
TDC 3 is a -1. TDC 1 is a +1.
He's a plus. Okay.
Actually, TDC 3. Actually, I'm going to reduce that to a -2 because it's outside. Oh, no, sorry. That's when you fire the torpedo.
It's on firing.
That's when you fire the torpedo. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it.
Okay. So ASW.
So we don't do the approach map. So all we're
Just
really
the
doing
random.
right now is the random. Nothing. So far, so good.
Convoy movement.
So it's an odd turn.
Odd turn. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. There's nothing else. I don't think. So
Nope.
no reload, no attack. I assume. Are you going to attack anybody?
Oh, no, not yet.
So on to turn 12.
On to turn 12. So, torpedo move, nothing. U-boat movement. You gonna move your Y-boat?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Check spotting. Spotting's next, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm finally into the 3-row, man. Woo! That's a good one.
Yep, that's a good one.
That's not a bad one right there.
Pretty good one right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
Those are spotting TDCs.
Yeah. TDCs. That's a little rough. I'm going to move this TDC.
That's the stern. Is that what?
Yeah, I'm planning to move here.
Okay.
That's what I'm planning to do. So I'm going to move it to there, and I'll move that guy to there.
Okay.
So I got to redraw. So redrawn for 3 is a 0, and the stern is a -1. So the stern stays a -1. TDC3 goes down to 0. Now this guy, that is not a terrible ship right there.
Yeah, but pretty nice one.
I know, but I don't know. I'm trying to decide how to get a shot on him though. I actually gotta make sure I got the spots range. Okay. So I think I'm gonna move this.
Tell you what, while you are doing your TDCs, I'm going to bio break.
Okay.
When I come back, I anticipate. Well, I guess we got our ASW.
Yeah,
you can do the visual search.
Okay. Well, let's see how far I get. So now I'm gonna pull TDC1, TDC5. Let's see what I get. TDC1 is -1. TDC5 is 0. Is that X-Boat? That's X-Boat. All right, so I've done the 2 TDCs. So yeah, so we're gonna do this visual search. Nothing. Okay. All right, so there was no random escort requests. You there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
So there was no visual?
Nope. So now we got to do convoy movement, which
right.
even is
and this is an even turn. So, whew. Just keeping up.
Yep. I think that's it for the rest of the turn, right? No torpedo reload, no U-boat attack, no damage control, no end-up patrol.
Yep.
So turn 13.
13. All right. No torpedo that move, so
U-boat movement.
get to move. What are we doing here? Okay.
Okay. Observation.
I think I'm just coming in behind you, which.
Yeah, I'll probably have most of it spotted for you.
I probably should have come in lower and just taken out the lower half. Strategy. Other quadrant.
Oh, possibly. Ooh.
Here too.
Oh, yep. All right, so TDCs. So this is getting a little bit complicated now, I think. So these, I think I'm gonna leave these two ships for you, man.
To what?
I think I'm gonna leave these two ships for you. There's a 4 VP and a 5 VP here, and I think it's gonna be more efficient for me to leave them for you. Because this convoy is just gonna pass me by, and I'm kind of trying to get down here. So I'm gonna move my stern to there, and my bow.
Your stern?
Yeah,
forward, that far forward?
because I'm gonna move here, and then I'm eventually gonna flip all the way around and just drift. So I'm gonna move to here next turn, and then the next turn I'm gonna flip around. So pretty sooner or later I'll be down there. I think it's gonna be better if I get these 4s back in my line of sight. All right, so I'm gonna draw for 3 first. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both within 4. So 3 is 0, stern is -1, which is exactly what they were before. Now this guy, let me remind myself of who he can see. Oh yeah, spot range is good. That one's not terrible, is it?
No, that one's not terrible.
So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try and improve TDC1 and pull for TDC3. So TDC1 is a 0, so it's at least an improvement. TDC3 is a -1, which is what it was before. All right, that's it for TDCs.
All right. ASW.
Still nothing. So I think we just skip down to the next turn, right? Oh no, convoy movement.
Convoy movement.
It's an odd turn?
Odd turn.
So we move in 1.
Next turn now, right?
Yep. Got to get some torpedoes in the water here. We're running out of time. Spending all my time maneuvering.
Tell me about it.
I get 1 free turn. So I can move 3 turns.
Basically, I need 20.
There, move to there.
3?
Then free turn.
23 to 24?
Sorry, say again?
Per patrol on average?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
all right. Spotting?
Yeah. Look at that. Nothing.
Get a couple more IDs. I can get a couple more IDs, right?
Obviously nothing.
Woo! Woo!
Big one?
Yep.
10 victory points right between those two.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to move my stern TDC to that guy. And then I'm going to try to improve TDC3. Actually, no, I'm going to leave TDC3 at 1 for now. So I'm going to try and improve 4. Not improve 4. I'm going to try to actually just get one for 4. So he's a -1. And I'm going to try to... I guess I'm drawing a new one for my stern. Still at -1. Okay. So this guy, 1 and 3. What are 1 and 3 at? 1 and 3 are both minus. Okay, so I'm going to draw for 1 and 3. So 3 goes to +2. That's good. So I finally got a good solution on somebody. Okay, I've done my TDCs. Have you done yours?
All right. Not doing any yet.
Okay.
Although I may regret that.
Well, we'll see.
I mean, very soon I'm going to be starting to drift down and taking my pops, I think. But
so ASW, we're drawing to see if we get like a random. Still no random escort request.
Convoy movement.
1 this turn, correct? No, 2 this turn.
No, 2 this turn. All right.
Turn 15.
No reload.
No reload.
Just on the 15.
On to 15.
Yep. So U-boat movement.
All right. So this guy is going to go. So he's going to essentially turn that far, move 1, and then flip around. And then this guy is going to basically turn, move, turn again. Ooh! That's another biggie.
Yep.
That's a pretty decent one right there. TDC3. What sub is that? So sub W, I got to improve TDC3 if I can. Nope. How about TDC5? What is TDC4 at? Let me look at that. Yeah, we're trying to improve TDC4. Okie dokie. And then
So 1
and 3 for X. 1 and 3. So 3 is a +2.
Oops. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. I got a +2 on one.
Nice. So 3 is good. So I'm going to try to improve 1. And I'm trying to get a good one on 4.
3. I got a 2 and a 0.
Nice. Doing better than I am.
Yeah, those are all right.
You good? So you've got so your Z sub has TDCs on these guys. And they're like +2 and +0, you said?
Yeah,
Yep.
+2, +0. So
Okay.
I'm doing. Actually, pull that stern one. Putting that on there. You may take that shot, but
I'm not going to have a particularly good shot at him, so I
that's why I'm doing it. All right.
yeah,
Well, that's another +1.
because I'm going to have a bad angle and I'm going to be coming in from the back, so I may shift that down to here just since it'll at least be a good shot, even though it's only 2 VP.
All right, I've done mine.
Okay. You got a 0 and a
0. I got a +1 and a +2 and a -1, and or I'm sorry, +2 and a -1 and a +2 and a 0.
got it. All right.
Is that true? Hold on. No, I got a plus is a +1. Not a plus.
I think
2.
you got one of them in the. Oh no, I see. This
Yeah,
guy,
something.
no,
Something's.
that's X. So that's the X boat.
Yeah, mine are here. I got +1,
Minus
and then
one.
Z has both of them in the
Okay,
bow.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we're good there. So now we're doing ASW, right? Am I right?
Yep.
Still no visual. This has been pretty fortunate, I think, anyway.
All right.
So that is going to be the end of turn 15, and I think next turn shit's going to hit the fan.
Torpedoes away.
At least at some point.